I'm excited to welcome on one of the top prospects in 2024, one of the newest members of the high school circuits, and Malachi Palmer. What's going on today, bro?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Well, it's been a little bit of a rough intro to high school now because of all the COVID stuff, but how are you taking it in? How excited you get into this high school world?
I'm super excited to be able to step my foot in the water, get my name out there even more.
And you're coming in as a high prospect. Everyone knows when these rankings come out about a year for you guys, you'll be a top 10 guy, possibly even higher. I mean, what do you look to prove in the upcoming season?
I just want to prove that I can hoop with the best of them. I'm one of the top players in the country. I know that, but I want to show everyone else that.
And one of the main reasons you have such a high profile coming in is because what you've been able to get done in the past year. I mean, take us to going back about a year ago, CP3 Combine, 40-point games, high 30s. What was that combine, that camp like?
It was amazing. That was probably like one of the best weekends I had this year. I had a 37-point game, a 42-point game, and I think like a 33-point game.
Mhm.
And then the coach from Team Thrill, he coached me in one of the games there, and he invited me to come down and practice one day. I came down and been playing with Team Thrill ever since then.
What's it like just being a part of that program?
I love the guys. I love the camaraderie we have. It's like a family atmosphere.
That's big time. And once you guys get back to AAU, like you said, you'll be running with them. How excited to get back on the AAU court?
I miss it. I think about it every day. I have dreams about playing AAU again.
Hmm.
We're supposed to be starting back up soon. We just started practicing back up, so I'm excited.
That's big time. And we obviously don't know how it's going to look like, but however many games you do get out there, what do you want to be able to go out there and prove?
Um, I just want to go out there and help my team win. Help get exposure, but help the team.
No doubt. And another big thing we know is going to start coming in is a lot of offers soon. What's some of the interest you've heard about? Is what's the recruiting process looking like for you right now?
I've heard about Nebraska and Go State so far, but I haven't got any offers yet.
Hmm.
So I'm still waiting for that first one to come in.
And we know it probably would have come in if you guys had a full AU year, if you could have had more opportunities. So we know they're all going to start piling in. How excited are you if those offers start coming in and really get into this recruiting process?
I'm super excited. I can't wait for that first one. I'll probably start jumping up and down. I'm super excited to get my first offer.
And as I said, they're going to start piling in at some point. But as that time starts to come, what are some things you really want to see in a college? What's going to really attract you to a single college?
A family atmosphere, a coach, and a team that cares for me as a person and not just a basketball player. Uh, yeah, just a coach that actually cares for me and wants to see me succeed in life and not just basketball.
And for you off the court, are there any things you may be wanting to pursue besides basketball someday?
When I get older, I want to in- invest in real estate. I want to buy and flip houses when I get
Okay.
older.
That's big time. And another big thing that attracts a lot of guys to a college will be possibly teaming up with someone. Is there someone you say, if the offers align with you guys, that's someone you really enjoy playing with college basketball with?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of guys. Victorious Miller, I like his game. James Evans, I played with him at MSHCB camp. There's a lot of guys who I probably look forward to playing with somewhere down the line.
That's big time. And we know by the time you go to college or have the opportunity, the NBA route will be available to go straight out of high school, as well as possibly even the G League route. Are either one of those things something you will consider when the time does come?
Yes, I hope I can go to the NBA straight out of high school. That'd be a blessing. So I would love to do that. But wherever God wants me to go, that's the path that I'll take.
Absolutely, man. And I mean, we talk about obviously it's been a rough past few months with COVID and all that. What's some of the stuff you've been keying in and really trying to work on as you get ready for high school now?
I just been trying to work on my body, make sure I'm in the best shape, make sure I'm strong enough to compete with older guys.
And you haven't made your decision about where you're going to play, but what are you kind of looking for in a high school?
Uh, I just want a coach that's going to give me a chance to go out there and prove myself, even though I'm a freshman.
Hmm.
I want a coach that cares about me, like the school part as well as the basketball part.
And one thing a lot of guys do for high school now is go to the big prep schools, play national schedule, Is that something you might be looking at for your freshman year? Or is that something you might even consider down the line for your junior, senior, or even sophomore year, maybe?
Um, I thought about it for my freshman year, but my mom, since the coronavirus happened, my mom wanted me to stay home, make sure I was safe, and doing everything I needed to do at home. So, but it's something I would think about moving forward, sophomore and junior year.
That's big time. And so if you stay close to home, obviously playing an in-state team, you're more kind of playing to get used to the high school level to a degree. What do you kind of want to prove and get done your freshman year?
Uh, I just I want to win a state championship. I love to do that. I want to show everyone like in my city like what I'm really about.
And guys do get it done, obviously, but what's it going to take for you to kind of go in there and become a leader and one of the go-to guys right away?
Um, I just want to go hard and practice every single day. Keep working hard, show that I can work with everyone and be a vocal leader to even the seniors.
Absolutely, man. And I mean, you go throughout the course of the year, what do you think you're capable of averaging next season?
I think I'm capable of averaging like 30, to be honest. But I'm looking to like go and average like 18 to 20 points a game and just do whatever it takes for my team to win, wherever the coach needs me.
Without a doubt. And you're in a state that's got a lot of talent out there. Obviously, the East Coast side got a lot of people out there. What's it like playing out there?
I love it. I feel like East Coast has the best basketball. I love it out here. It's hard defense always first on the East Coast, but I enjoy it.
That's something not a lot of guys still have in the game. You also do take pride in defense as well. When did you kind of establish that? Why do you take so much pride in defense?
Um, I've been playing defense since I was like little. If you didn't play defense, you weren't allowed on the court. I had a coach when I was young, about 6 years old. His name was Coach Camp. He passed away now, but if you didn't play defense or you didn't work hard and hustle down on floor for lose balls, you weren't allowed on the court.
That's big time, man. And we look up and down these rankings. It's not really the official big ESPN 247 ones are out yet, but there are some brief kind of rankings coming out so far, and they all have you in the top 10, top five, number one, number two kind of spots. When you look at your class, where do you see yourself kind of rank up?
Um, I feel like I'm the best in the class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always gonna feel like that. I'm blessed to be ranked, and I thank all the people who rank me and like have faith in me. But I'm gonna always think that I'm number one.
Absolutely, man. And we know the USA camp would have the first year they get to start going there. They usually will take a couple of guys for the first selection, but we don't know if that's going to have a COVID or not. But at some point, USA will be available to you. How excited would you be to be able to go play for your country and be able to attend the USA camp?
I'll be super excited. Yeah, to make that my Instagram profile picture. Uh, yeah, that would be a blessing, a dream come true, to be able to represent my country.
On top of that, I can imagine McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand Classic. A lot of those are other big goals for you. What are some of the other goals you have set for yourself that you'd want to say that you want to achieve so you can call yourself a successful high school career?
I want to become a 1,000 point scorer. I want to be a McDonald's All American. I want to have a bunch of offers. I just want to have fun. I want to win a state championship.
Mm-hmm. That's big time, man. One of the last topics I want to talk to you about before you go on is I know you're a believer. You have Romans 1:16 in your bio, and obviously it reads, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel." May take us through why that verse stands out to you so much.
I feel like nowadays people like take God for granted, and I want to be one to represent God and Jesus in everything that I do, because He's where all my strength comes from. Without Jesus, there's no me. So I give God the glory for everything that I do, because it's all through Him.
Absolutely, man. And obviously, there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs throughout high school, college, and even when you get to the pros. How do you kind of plan to keep your faith strong even through all those ups and downs?
Just keep reading the Bible, keep praying, keep having conversation with God every night, every morning. Anytime I think about it, I just keep God first, and I think I'll be good.
Absolutely, man. I can also imagine you want to create a legacy for yourself, but with what you achieve on the court and off the court, when you step away from the game someday, what do you want that legacy to be?
Um, Malachi Palmer, he was a great basketball player. He was a team player, but he was an even better person off the court. He helped people and genuinely cared for people.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm definitely excited to see what God's got next for you, man. I appreciate you taking time to come on, man. Man, you're always welcome on, bro. God bless.
God bless.